let's have a look what we got in the box. In the box is something, well, it may be interesting to some of you, and you're going to know what it is because it's going to be in the title. Now, I done a swap with a fellow subscriber. I haven't actually yet sent their package because, well, I had a problem my end, but they've sent my one. Now, this was obviously, there was 2 labels. Look, I've cut them off because you're not seeing my address. Now, there's obviously some disassembling happened here. He told me he was going to disassemble it anyway to fit it in a small box. So let's have a look inside it. Now, I didn't really want another Kirby, to tell you the truth, and I kept saying it to him. He was trying to sell it to me, and I was like, I don't really want another one. I think he was so desperate to get rid of it, and he wanted the thing what I'm going to swap, that I've swapped with him, or will do once I send it off. I'll be going tomorrow. If you want to know what that is, I'll put a link, when he puts his video up, I'll put a link in my description on this video, and then you can go over there and check out what he swapped this for. But let's have a look inside. Well, we've got a little a message which has been taped up together. Dear RustySkull Productions, in this letter is a new belt and the cable hook for the handle. Apart from what I've already told you, it's a working Hoover. Well, I hope it's a Kirby and not a Hoover, that's for sure. And is ready to use once you have built it. Really? Nah. Included is all the attachments I've owned with it. Thanks again, and I look forward to the cleanup video from Vacfoodreviews. It's a shame I never really learned how to read, otherwise I could have read that much better. Never mind. That's what happens when you don't go to school. Anyway, well, there's some hook and belt and stuff in there. So, in here, as you would have gathered by now, it's a G5. Ooh, that does look like it's never been used. It's not very dirty, it's probably just been cleaned. Anyway, so I'm going to get some of this out. We'll have a look and see what we can find. I'll be interested. There's a nice handle. Pretty good condition, actually. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do about this, actually. I might, I'm quite tempted if it is actually any good. Like, well, I know it's any good, but I mean, if it's in better condition than my G4, which I currently keep indoors, all my other Kirbys, the other Kirby collection, well, there is a few over there. They're like the scrap ones. All the other good ones are in the loft in storage, and I keep a G4 downstairs, just in case I fancy using it one day. There was a bit of rust in there. Ooh. Yeah, just in case like the SIBO goes tits up or something, and then at least I've got a Kirby lurking around downstairs. Well, there's the crevice tool. At least it's got a few tools with it, that's always a good sign. I've got loads of tools, but none that probably would fit this actually. Got loads of Legend 2, Heritage tools, Tradition tools lying about all over the place. I keep finding them everywhere. A little bit dirty, but hey ho, what can you do? It was in use, I believe. I believe it was in use anyway. Right, oh look, a dusting brush. Oh, this is actually a good, oh, it's been used quite a bit actually, but it's a good dusting brush. I always find the stupid dusting brushes, they always suck up in the middle, and all the fluff, all the hairs go in the middle there, and then you can't use it because it's all clogged up with dirt. I mean, that's the most stupidest design in the world. I know Pneumatic have the same problem, and the SIBO brush that I recently bought, even though I didn't need to because I can use Dyson tools with it. It does the same. Anyway, so dusting brush, lovely job. And now we've got loads of stuff which is packaged up. Oh, at least I've got a good hose with it as well. Alright. Bags. Oh, as if I haven't got enough bloody bags. I've got a whole cupboard full of bags. Bags that would fit this as well, actually. Genuine ones, Kirby ones that I went to great effort to get. In fact, I even imported one bag of them from America, and then I found a supplier in England after I'd imported the bag from America. The bag of bags from the bag of bags from America. Genuine Kirby ones. These ones don't look genuine. They've got no writing on them, but I know that Mr. Vacsfoodreviews is not a big fan of using genuine bags in any of his vacuum cleaners. Not that I am, but I just would rather. So. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause and we'll put this together. Ta-da! There it is. All put together. Now, like I said, you know, I weren't too fussed about getting another Kirby. I'm kind of, sort of, at the end of my, well, not at the end, I don't know how to say it. I'm not collecting the vacuums anymore. Unless I can find an old one, I'll collect them. I've got a collection, but I was just getting them willy-nilly and it was getting stupid. But since old Mr. Vacsfoodreviews wanted to get rid of this so bad, and the fact that he wanted something which I have, so I was like, let's do a swap. One of us said, let's do a swap. So here's one up there that's all packaged up and ready to go. I didn't actually leave a note inside. I might leave a note inside, like he left me a note. Anyway, so this is going to go pretty well actually in my collection. The newest one I have is a G4. This is obviously a G5. Slightly different. It's pretty much the same as a G4. Slightly different design. The rest of it is pretty much the same. There is a few repairs on the cable, but I could always get a new cable if I wanted to. There's plenty of those knocking about I've seen on various websites for reasonably good prices, genuine ones. I believe everything else is alright. Oh, there's a slight nick on the bag somewhere that he mentioned to me. There it is. I haven't actually looked for it, but no, I have. There it is. It's not particularly bad. Depends how fussy I'd like to be. What's that, a bit of dirt, or is that there's another one there. Depends how fussy I'd like to be. I'm not particularly fussy. I don't really mind about things like that, but if I happen to be browsing the old interweb and a bag comes along, I shall probably buy it if it's cheap enough. But other than that, I'm not too fussed. It's a nice one. I haven't turned it on yet. I will do fairly shortly. But like I said, you know, if this turns out to be pretty good, and it doesn't look in very good condition anyway, I'll probably bring it in the house and put it against the G4 and just have a look at it. I'm going to use this. I'm going to give it a clean up, obviously. I'm going to give it a clean up. I know he's washed the bag recently, but part of when I get things, I wash them anyway. So I'm going to wash that bag, clean the brush. Don't know how dirty it is. Probably not very dirty, but I'm going to clean it all up. And then I'll use it and see how it performs, you know. If it performs alright. And the most important thing for me, which it looks like it will fit actually. Oh, that's a bit grubby, isn't it? Oh, come on, Mr. Vacfoodreviews. What's going on, eh? Why is that dirty? I thought you liked cleaning stuff up. Anyway, if this fits, not if this one, if the G4 one, because the hose that I've got for the G4 is one of those extension ones. It's very, very, very long. It's like two of these in one. And it's very handy. It is the reason why I keep the G4 downstairs for use in case I need a long hose for something, because the Seabo's got a ridiculously short one. So if the G4 hose fits on this, which I don't know, it might not, you'll all be sitting at home going, it don't fit, or it does fit, whatever. I'll find out myself, don't worry about that. But if it fits, then I'll probably keep this downstairs and put the G4 up in storage. But if it doesn't, then unfortunately this will be going in storage in my collection. Yeah, but I've got a hose, I've got some tools. I don't have a pipe. I have the end. I have the pipe end. I don't have the actual pipe. But there you go. Lovely job. Oh, and I got the shampooing sprayer thing. But as with always, with all my Kirbys, you know, I've got boxes of tools and bits and bobs up there, and half of them missing. I never managed to find one with every single tool, but there you go. Very nice indeed. Thank you very much, and there will be a few videos coming up cleaning this and then using it for those of you that are interested. And like I said, for those of you that are interested, oh, by the way, I nearly forgot. Here we go. Look, it even comes with the G5 video owner's manual, VHS. I don't even know if I've got the 1996. I don't even know if I've got the capability of playing a VHS anymore. 1997. The Scott Fetzer Company. What the hell? 1996. 1997. Well, it would appear, well, at least it's made in the UK. Strange. Well, it would appear that back in the 90s, we didn't know what year we were in, either 96 or 97, who knows. If I can find out, right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Just for maybe. So for those of you that are interested. For those of you that are interested, if I can find out, and it ain't, it probably will be copyright. 99% guarantee it'll be copyright. But if it ain't, or if I can get around it, or if I can even get permission, I will rip this onto my computer and upload it. So those of you that want, you can see the owner's manual. But if it's going to be copyrighted, I ain't going to do it. Simple as that. Oh look, we've got a belt coming with it as well. Sweet, man. Is it genuine? Is it genuine? Probably not. Oh, it is. Blimey. I think this is a belt that comes with it. Kirby. Sweet, man. Well, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you're interested to see what we've done the swap for, this is what I'm sending over to Mr. Vacsfoodreviews. If you're interested in seeing what it is, then I'll put a link so you can go over to his channel and subscribe and watch, and then whenever he puts the video up, you can see what he's got. So sweet, man. Lovely job.